All righty, and I'm alive. Thanks everybody for joining in. Welcome to another fun, exciting rendition of Magnificent Scottish Fitness. I almost feel like the old church back in the days where and your back to you. Probably no one remembers that, but it was a thing. But I'm going to use the big power burner today. Actually, I'm going to get it going already to throw some extra heat in the house. So, Forrest popped in to say hi, appreciate it. Got my cousin Jacqueline. Busy cleaning. Hi, Celtic Grandma. Thanks for popping in. So, I'm wondering, show my support. No, that ain't it. So, this is interesting. I'm on a live chat, but it's acting like I'm a different person. And I'm supposed to be able to, Now that is strange. So YouTube must have changed something again. Go figure. And I'm supposed to be able to get out of there. Very interesting. So if you wonder what I'm doing, I'm supposed to be able to gift memberships or something, and it's not really allowing me to do it. This could be interesting. Okay, I got that one out. So let me scroll down here a little bit. Nope. Here we go. So there's introducing my new level. I think I know what the problem is. Commando Breverines. So it may look familiar for a few of you. And that's a new level. Well, a renamed level. Okay, Con, how we doing? And what I wanted to do, it's not letting me do. So, all right, well, back to our show. I got the coffee going today. I'm going to have hard-boiled eggs. I don't really hard boil them, but I do boil them pretty well. And it's one of the easier ones to make. So all I got to do is put them in the water and heat the water up. Makes it a lot easier. So, comments on Instagram during the week. So I do it on Instagram, which I show just my short videos. You know, me lifting weights and things like that. And I get a various level of comments. Some are just pure ridiculous, and then some are, you kind of have to look and go, what? So one of the latest ones I got, these are jumbo eggs, was someone says, well, why are you lifting? I guess you got nothing better to do. And I thought that was somewhat funny, because I do check out their profiles when they make comments. And it looks like the guy might do some lifting. So either he was asking a serious question to bring up to everybody, or he's confused. So why do I lift? Why do I do that thing that I do? There was a movie on that one time. Forget the name of it. Good morning. Troll control. I think that's TikTok mostly. But one thing I do like about this Instagram, you block somebody, they're gone. They can't make a new account and come back at you. They block them and any other account they put on that phone. That's the one thing I like about Instagram. So to answer his question, well, I lift for quite a few reasons. Number one is definitely physical health. All right. It gives me a stronger heart, stronger cardiovascular system, stronger bones, stronger muscles, stronger tendons. So I do it for physical health. It also helps my mental health because I feel better about myself physically. It's easier to feel better about myself mentally. All right. And also, I do it because I do have some pride. Some, not too much. Let's not get too carried away, but I do have some pride in the way I look. I'm not, fat shaming anybody or anything like that, but because you can be overweight and be in shape. Matter of fact, it's pretty much a proven thing. If you go to the gym for like 3 months, you'll be in better shape than somebody who is skinny that does not go to the gym. And not just the gym, but go for walks, go for hikes, bicycling, any sort of exercise that's going to elevate your heart rate for 20 minutes or longer, at least 3 days a week, is going to help you out greatly. So that's why I try to take my walks whenever I can. Make sure I get to the gym. Now, I didn't get to the gym yesterday because I got asked to come in early. So that kind of threw my whole day off. 8 o'clock as I was chugging my shake to get the ball rolling. Daryl, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. To get the ball rolling and everything. All of a sudden, it's like, well, we want you to come in because some other people didn't show up. And I said, okay, well, I was kind of looking at it, and I said, I can do this. I said, this is something I can do. I think what's this do? No, that's not what I wanted. My computer is being weird. And this could be it. It's not letting me do what I want it to do. Maybe I hit the escape button. No. Oh, I didn't want that. Did I lose anybody? Oh, that's a new screen. Okay. Enough time me messing around here. So when you made that comment, I was like, well, I do it for a lot of reasons. I do it for physical health. I do it for mental health. I do it for appearances. I do like to look a little bit healthier. I control what I can control. So that's one of the things I do. I eat better food to correlate with everything else. When you eat better food, you don't feel as poorly during the day. I don't know, it might be just me, but if I go and have lunch at McDonald's, soon after I really regret it. I'm like, why did I do this? This is not what I wanted to do. Am I got a 5x5? Everybody can hear me and everything? Only because I'm getting a hello. Want to make sure mic's on. Yeah, it's showing. Then I get the old it's fake plates. No, they're real plates. I'm in a commercial gym, folks. You have an idea. And then I also will get the I don't look big enough to lift that. And this is a misconception. Probably bought on about with the bodybuilders. Gotta get my coffee creamer. Is people see a bodybuilder and they think that correlates to strength. And it's not that they're not strong, they are, but they lift to really make their muscles oversized. So they're lifting, their diet, their lifting routine, everything they're doing is to make the muscles grow larger, but not necessarily proportionally stronger. So when you look at your power lifters, we tend to be built more like a bull than, like a thoroughbred racehorse. So when people say your arms and shoulders and chest ain't big enough to lift that, they're very confused. Yeah, run for the border after it. Yep. So they get confused on that. So what I tell people is, listen, it's first of all, I hide a lot with my shirt. I'm not the one that buys those muscle shirts and walks around the gym freezing my butt off. So I generally have a regular t-shirt on. Sometimes in the winter, I have a sweatshirt on when I'm working out. So, but I definitely have the muscle size to lift these things. So those things crack me up. Trying to prejudge on misconceptions, and then trying to prejudge equipment when they don't know what they're talking about. Well, that bar ain't bending, so it must be fake. A good bench bar doesn't bend. Not unless you're putting, 500-600 pounds on it. So those are the funny things that I have to deal with when I'm on Instagram. Not so much on YouTube anymore, just because they can see I've got thousands and thousands of videos of me doing this. Randy, good morning. So we had a lot of ice and snow everywhere. So it did rain, and then it snowed, and then it rained, and then it snowed. So and then tonight we're supposed to get some more wintry mix. And then Friday we're supposed to get another of the same. So wintry mix is my word for like terrible weather. I hate wintry mix. I like snow. I don't like freezing rain. I don't like sleet. It's just let's see what I'm missing here. I didn't bother running up the big screen so I can't see. I eat about 24 eggs a week. There you go. I probably eat twice that much. And it's really good for you. 4 pounds of chicken, a little rice. Here you go. That's good food. So when I was working out more like a bodybuilder in my 30s, I would eat a lot of chicken, a lot of rice, a lot of eggs, pork, you name it. I would eat a bunch. Uh-oh. Are you okay, Randy? Yeah, be careful when you're shoveling the slush off the patio, and it was slush. Absolutely. But yes, chicken and rice is great fuel to really build yourself up. Like I said, I used to eat a lot of it. I was probably eating 6,000 plus calories a day, and I got ripped. My exercises were lots of reps, lots of variations, lots of different variations. Hammers, curls, wrist curls, reverse curls. I used to come home at 9. I'd work out until midnight, 1 in the morning. Then I'd go to bed. But I would eat like crazy. Now I do more of just let's warm up, a couple heavy sets, go on to the next one. But I don't do the variation, nor do I do the reps I used to do. Just change it up, and one day I may get back to that, because I definitely had gotten more definition going that direction. Well, that power burner really brought it up to a boil real quick. It lives up to its expectations. It's also a great way to heat up the kitchen. Got these 2 power burners on here, and I basically got a torpedo heater in here. So what I find out is beet juice. Well, I don't do that. I like beets. This beet juice didn't do that. Oh no. It was a slow slide, not a fall. Well, it's good that you're okay. Yep. Healthy food, non-processed food. I don't sit there and have a snack every now and then. The wife made brownies on her day off yesterday, and she also made hamburger soup. The hamburger soup is one of my favorites. Heating it back up. It's hamburger, potatoes, corn, beans, peas, and it is good. Ah. So I started my live stream earlier today just to kind of make sure I get to the gym. I haven't got any please come into work text yet. And what happened, the weather was bad and the roads were iffy, so some people didn't come into work. I live closer to work, so I was able to make it. But yeah, I mean, one of these, I can polish off these one of these in a day if I'm home. If I'm not at work, I'll eat a dozen eggs. I usually have 3 in my shake first thing in the morning, and I'll have, around 4 to 5 for my first breakfast. And then a lot of times I come home from work, I'll have another 3 in a shake before I go to bed. Oh, it's good stuff. So I got the wife's war staff ready for the final stage. So here's the missus's war staff, as I call them. So I finally put the clear coat on it. So it's all coated. And the last thing I need to do is put the leather wrap around it. And I'm going to have her show me where it is, so I make sure I get it right. And it'll be ready. So hers is smaller than mine because she's shorter. Then I have another one to make soon after. And next time we go to the Renaissance Fair, I think we'll be both be holding those. So put the eggs back in. I like to buy jumbo because when I eat 2 or 3 eggs, I'm going to eat them no matter what size they are. And the jumbo eggs have more protein and calories, obviously being larger. So, like a medium to large egg has about 6 grams of protein. Your extra large or jumbos have as much as 8. Let's see what I missed here. My screen's not big enough for me to see the chat, or my eyesight good enough. Yep, definitely. Bodybuilder for 12 years. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you probably should listen to them. Yep, more muscle, more fat you burn. I think it's like every pound of muscle you add, you burn an extra 100 calories. Just by having it. Just because it's there, it's going to burn more calories. Ray GRC Homestead received the silver and copper rounds. So I'm very happy about that. And then also, I was supposed to be able to do like some gift memberships or something, but it's not letting me. The computer, the problem with the laptop, sometimes it just doesn't give me a big enough screen to show everything I should be showing. So somewhere in here, go on a dashboard. Don't want that. Don't want that. Expand menu. No. But for some reason, it's not letting me do what I want it to do. It's like treat me as not the owner of this, which is funny. And then it's not letting me scroll down, which is also peculiar. So that is weird. It's like in my own channel, I don't have control over it. We have assumed control. Pineapple cottage cheese. Sunflower seeds. Sounds good. I was never much on radishes, although I did plant them one year in my garden. So I did have some. They're pretty easy to grow. And they don't take long to get to maturity. So my dad always planted them. So I'll probably plant some again this year. But I do like planting greens and things like that and get it going. Let me check here. Here we go. I have videos. I'm into jewelry making. Oh, okay. So, Randy, you may want to check out Deb's Wood Burning. They have a group that do a lot of that stuff. Yeah, 10, 20, 30, 40 reps. So the only thing I do 30 or 40 reps of are like push-ups. Body weight exercises. Otherwise, in the gym, a light warm up with a bar, sometimes it's 15, maybe 20 reps. And I'm thinking on my last workout, I didn't spend enough time warming up. So I'm pretty much calling that one on me. I got to the gym about a half hour late. I was, hey, good morning, JRC. So Ray and I are glad that you got your silver and copper rounds. And I do believe everybody got their coffee mugs and everybody got their t-shirts. And when we hit 15,000 subs, we will do that again. The hell? All right, let me pop that out. There we go. Ordering print and rub transfers. Make a custom one. I'm looking forward to seeing what those look like. If they look as cool as I'm envisioning them, then I will definitely send some business your way. Be nothing like having your own roll of silver coins with your logo on it. That is too cool. Didn't even know that was a thing. Why don't we do it in the road? Pretty much I'm just stacking up on food. I did forget yesterday. And I had homemade bread. I didn't have any yesterday. I was like, man, how could I let that slip? I took a bowl of the hamburger soup in, but I didn't take a slice of bread, which would have went perfect with it. So other things, a lot of times when you get into some of these chats, you get a conversation that takes a life of its own. I have one of the comments, there's like over 47 replies. And a lot of times it's hard to figure out who the heck they're talking about. Let me see. Hey, Savage Lee. Here we go. Look, I'm learning. I got a couple white smiths here. Since 4 a.m. Damn. That's early. So I got home about 11:30-ish. Got to bed about 11:45. And I got up with the wife about 6. And I laid back down. It just was going to be a lazy day. But I am going to spend more time in the gym today. Probably arms and military. I'm going to try to put in both. Because I missed yesterday. Although I do a lot of exercise at work just because the tooling is heavy. But I got to plan what I'm going to have for food. Wife left me the thermos, the heater. She got this little apparatus here that allows me to. So with the eggs, you want to cool them down quickly. So first I start with cold water. We'll get the burners going. We're heating up the kitchen nice and warm. Almost where I could probably take this off. Ta-da! Now I do keep the thermostat down really low. It's at 60. The wife will come home. She'll kick it up to 63, but that's about it. That's about where we like it. So got the homemade bread. Got that rifle up. Here it is. Remember my buddy at Cutco Knives? There we go. There's a nice slice. Probably a little thick. Nope, it'll work. A little thick for the toaster, but it'll work. We got that going. Bread's got a lot of calories in it. Not gonna lie. But it is good. I keep it in the fridge. So I can leave it out here because there's no preservatives or any other bad stuff. It would go bad rather quickly. So what I'm going to do here, just to kind of make it easier, I got a place to put my shells before I put them into. The whole idea is to cool the eggs down quickly. It pulls the eggs away from the shell, makes the shelling easier. That is the theory. So you do a quick cooling, and then I'll let them rest for a few minutes before I peel them. It tends to make it a little bit easier. And the reason I like to do hard-boiled eggs sometimes, there's really no cleanup. But I got 40 grams of protein right there in just the eggs. I have another 20 grams with my Fairlife milk. So plenty of protein to start today. Remember, health is protein. Your body needs protein, needs a lot of it. 90 grams for just your brain. If you're not exercising, you still need a 1/4 gram per body weight. If you are exercising, a 1/2 gram. If you're exercising vigorously, then sometimes you need to go up to 1 gram per body weight. So, running to the gym. All right, bye, stocks. Have a good workout. Yeah, because if you with fresh eggs, if you boil them right away, they're really difficult to peel. Now these are store-bought eggs; they've been sitting. Unfortunately, when it gets really cold, the neighbors' hens don't lay as often, and I don't get out there as often to get them from there. So definitely. Got another 400-gram silver rounds coming this weekend. That is cool. To buy a metal reusable one. All right, Arc Wildman, how we doing? Welcome in. Thanks for hitting the thumbs up. Thanks for joining. So, why I do the things that I do? Well, I lift because it's good. It's good for me. It's good physically. It's good mentally. It's good for my health. And I don't look too bad with a shirt off. I might have to suck my gut in just a little bit, but not much, and I can suck it in. But I don't look too bad. And when I do go to the beach, I do have the younger men. That means in the 30 to 40-year-old crowds come up and talk to me because they're not used to seeing somebody in my age group in shape. So, but I mean, to be in shape is a lot of different things. You don't have to be, working out like I do, going for walks, hikes in the woods like Arc Wildman does, showing you things that you can pick up on the ground and eat. Just regular chores, chopping wood, not falling down when you're moving slush off the hot sidewalk. But because you are active, falling down means something didn't break. So the one thing I don't worry about is if I do trip and fall, which I did last summer when I was hiking in the woods, I misjudged my ability to hop over a fallen branch, and I did a tuck and roll, just like when I was in airborne. I mean, I hit and roll and come back up. And a few scratches and bruises, but nothing broke. Why? Because I'm constantly putting pressure on my muscles and on my bones and on my ligaments and keeping them strong. And that is why. So lifting, exercise, best thing for you. When people make comments about, well, why do you do that, stuff like that, understand they're just showing their frustration and not doing the same thing. All right. I had one guy, he made a comment, and he was a power lifter. And it's one of those things where you get the threads and you get confused about who he's talking to. And I thought he was talking to me, and I said, well, man, that's a pretty sad comment coming from another power lifter. You know, you should be ashamed. And he come back, no, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking about the guy who was talking smack to you. And I finally went through the thread and picked it up and go, oh, my apologies, because I was surprised, because when I do go to these powerlifting meets, everyone is incredibly supportive of each other. You know, when I go to the gym, pretty much everybody is supportive of you. Running at one or two, but mostly everyone is very supportive of each other, regardless of what your fitness level is. So if you are a person that's in the gym a lot and you got that newbie in there, encourage them to take it slow so they don't get themselves in too much pain to come back. New trainers, all right? When you get somebody new, you got to kill them the first day because they're not coming back. Now you got to have a fine line. I know you can't make it too easy. I think I lost a client one time because I just made it too easy on the first day. And he went and got a different trainer. And that trainer, by the end of the week, had him in pain. And then we never see him again. So, as a trainer, the idea is to evaluate your client, evaluate their needs, not what you want to do to them, but their needs, and then get them there without causing them excessive amounts of pain. We don't mind going through the pain. You know, make those comments. Soreness is weakness leaving the body. I'll be honest with you, if I'm not sore, I don't feel like I worked out. I've gotten to the point where I like that soreness. You know, makes me feel alive. Here we go. Who we got in here now? Miss Worm, how we doing? Great to see you. So, January 14th is the day that my daughter's book goes live on Amazon and on Barnes & Noble. So my daughter wrote a book called The Fae Hotel. I'm very excited about. She actually made a really, really wonderful video on Instagram about it that I'd like her to actually download onto my YouTube channel. She has the ability to do it. I've made her that type of moderator. But so far she hasn't. So now she's busy. But she did some very, very ingenious stuff. And I hope her much success on that. Her talent with both writing and drawing is incredible. So the cover art, I think she hired, but then there's illustrations in there that are being done by my other daughter, her little sister, Cheyenne. So I'm really looking forward to reading the book. Even though it may not be a book that kind of curtails to my type of reading, I'm still going to read it. She sent me some books for Christmas. One I read was really good. And I got two more you got to read. Every now and then I like to sit down and get comfortable with a book and read it. And I've always been that way. So there we go. Got 5 jumbo eggs. That's 40 grams of protein. Now sometimes what I'll do just to kind of keep myself a little healthier is I'll knock the yellow yolk out of maybe 2 of them. Even though the yellow yolk has more of the protein content, the whites have more of the good cholesterol. You need cholesterol. Your brain lives on cholesterol. So one thing I always talk about that I learned, and this is before social media was out there. I think social media has now replaced this technique. But before, when a cult would sit there and get unsuspecting college students to their cause, And I'm sorry, college students, you are unsuspecting. They put them on a very low to no protein diet. And they did that on purpose. Because when you don't have protein, you are very susceptible to suggestion. Because remember, your brain needs how many grams of protein a day? It needs 90 grams of protein a day. If it doesn't have it, it gets weak. Then you can be easily fooled. Well, now they use this social media and keep repeating the same lie. Whatever that lie may be. I have to give the Democrats credit. They all sing the same tune. It's a lie, but they all sing it the same way. Would your cat eat the yolks? You know, the cat doesn't eat any of my food. The cat likes cheap food. I mean, this is what she eats. Meow Mix and ones like that. I buy her the blue or the real fancy ones. She won't have anything to do with them. And she don't even eat tuna anymore. That's how I started getting her to eat tuna, but she won't eat tuna anymore. It could be because I put the worm medicine in it one time, because she did have worms. But who knows? Out of jam. All right. Have a wonderful day. Beaverines. Editing my first book at the month. Oh, awesome. I look forward to that too. I got another book I need to get. Lasagna for lunch. There's some food. That'll put some meat on your bones. So I will probably do a impromptu giveaway on one of my live streams when I get a couple extra copies of my daughter's book. Otherwise, it is available for pre-order on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And it's called The Fae Hotel. And I will put the picture of it up again on my community page later on today, and try to remind her to put that video on my channel. Or send me the video on Messenger so I can put it on the channel. That's good eating. Other part. I do take lots of vitamins and minerals and natural supplements. Now this is K plus D, but I don't take as often as the other ones. It reminds me, I need to order more moringa. Moringa I take a lot now. When we went out to the state park during the weekend, I forgot to bring this with me, and I felt it. Not the first night, not the second night, but the third night when I got home, I literally had to get up, go downstairs, and take these. So it definitely is important. We'll catch back up here. Oh, thank you. I probably should copy that link and put it on my community page. I got that copied, so I can post that in my description. You know, other good stuff. That's good food. I almost forgot. I got my home-baked bread too. Almost forgot all about having it. I even toasted it, Ray. Just so you wouldn't be mad. So this is just calories. Mm-mm-mm. They're nice and warm with those burners going now. I toasted it. Cafe Hotel. Yep. That is correct. Oh, it's so good. I want to thank everybody for popping in. Got to be civilized. And I do appreciate you supporting the channel with the shares and thumbs up, and the memberships, and all that good YouTube stuff. And then we'll try. Let me get my phone. It was funny the other day. I was trying to. Oh, here we go. I got more comments. That one is in a different language. It looks like it's a good one. This, yeah, that is $3.85. There it is. Nothing better to do? Question mark? Imagine. Dude. Yeah. Interesting. So let's go to, let's all go down to Doom and Walkers. No, that's not it. Me again. View channel. Go to my live. Got 8 watching, supposedly. Oh, that was me, Miss Worm. This time that was me. Now, Ray has done it a few times, but I did some gift memberships also. Now, when you do gift memberships, you really don't know who it's going to. So I was kind of happy that it went where I wanted it to go. This time that was me. Now, Ray has done it a few times, but I did some gift memberships also. Now, let's turn it this way. Right. To whom it is going to, we do not know. No. I'm trying here on the phone. Come on. Clip, save, report, share, live chat. Let's go to live chat. $9. There we go. Trying to do something here, see if it works. All right. And something should be happening. Now, there we go. So what do we get? Now, prepping artist. Jan, good. Pilgrim, good. Paradise Acres. Yep, everybody knew. So when I buy them, I don't know who's getting them. It demonstrates it randomly. Hopefully, it's people that pop in and watch the channel. But I really don't know. So, yeah, it might have been just a one-time thing they did on the gift memberships. So there we go. Appreciate it. 35 degrees a day. Yeah, we might get that warm. That'll probably be the top. It's supposed to get, by Sunday, we're supposed to get in the single digits. Let's take a look what Weatherbug's got to say. So today, Bueller, it's 27 degrees, only going to get up to 29. Tomorrow, high of 29. Friday, going to get up to 33, but a frozen mix. Saturday, 21, -1 for a low. Sunday, 1 degrees with -9. Monday, -5. Tuesday, 1 degree. And the rest of the weekend is a teens. So it's definitely going to be getting cold. That means they're going to bring out the secondary heat and get it rolling. So everybody, thanks very much for the support. I do appreciate it. I'll have some videos coming out on the gym later on. I don't get to watch as much YouTube as I was able to before because they're coming down at work on it. They don't want us having fun at work. I can kind of understand it. It's probably gotten out of hand in certain areas, so I can't really pop on YouTube except during my breaks. So I'll try to get more stuff done during the regular hours and that. But I will be putting the silent workout will come out later on this evening. Then I'll pop up a few shorts. Probably not too many walks coming in the future because I'm not going to go walk when it's 1 degree out. I don't need to test my health that drastically. So everyone remember, rest, nutrition, proper exercise, and have fun.